A modular dive torch system suitable for both technical diving on both back mount and side mount, as well as photo video setups, and with upwards of 8,000 lumens of light, separate spot and flood beams, and a maximum depth of 150 meters, this is as powerful as it looks. Hi all of you awesome scuba divers out there, welcome to the Scuba Diver Magazine channel, your favorite place for the latest scuba diving news and gear reviews. Yes, this is the new OrcaTorch FlexDive modular lighting system, which has three main configurations: the canister, the handheld, and the video. But all of the parts are kind of interchangeable, so if you want, you can mix and match, so you can have plenty of options. But first, let's see how it arrives and what comes with it. This, unfortunately, is not how it's going to arrive. This is a bit of a media sample kit, so on a lot of my like images, you may see sample like laser etched into the parts. This has parts from all three of the different configurations, all in one, so that you can, well, I can kind of show you guys each individual configuration without like duplicates. So depending on what you order, what inside of this case you're going to receive. You won't receive the case neither. It comes in like a standard EVA case with OrcaTorch on it. Inside of my media case, we have it mainly in the like umbilical configuration, as it were. So of course you get the head of the torch, which then screws into the umbilical, and you can unscrew it to attach it to either the big battery or the small battery. In this umbilical configuration, you have that cable that then goes to the big battery. You also have the smaller battery. There's a charger, a USB charger that you can recharge the torches with, but this ironically isn't the fastest charger. This, just in case anyone's interested, is the 2-pin plug version. And this is actually the faster way of charging it. This has the UK 3-pin plug, but it's one of those like removable systems, so you can change depending on the region, and then that connects to the magnetic external charger, so you can recharge the batteries from the outside without having to undo them or anything. And this is actually the faster way of charging it. You also get a USB-C to USB-C cable, so you can use that charger to top up the battery. And also another cool feature, which I'll probably talk about later, is that you can use this as a power bank to charge your phone. So if you still have battery left in this after the dive, but your phone is dead, you can use it to charge up your phone, which is a pretty cool feature. You also have, so there's the Goodman style handle. It's, we see these all over the place. Metal, fully adjustable. You get the quick adjust to kind of make it fold flat, so it's a bit neater. And then you have some bolts here that you can move them around depending on like how big your mitts are, and yeah, how chunky your gloves are, so you can adjust like where it sits on your hand. You also get some replacement O-rings. I've got 3 in this one. You've got a pair of replacement or pair of O-rings, sealing O-rings on the battery that may need replacing over time, so you get some spares, which is handy. A few more bolts and an Allen key to adjust all of those and to fit it to the head of the torch. And you also have the camera mount with a 1-inch ball joint, so you can attach it onto the arms of your camera tray. And yeah, that's everything in my like media kit. Yeah, the only things that will change is the box. You won't get something as grandiose. You can see where there's kind of 3 separate sections, depending on which system that you order. You're going to get the different components, but just so that you can see all of them all at once, this is kind of all the separate components. So yeah, this torch has 3 different configurations and multiple ways to like hold it. I'm going to start with the head section. The head section can be screwed onto the small battery or the big battery, or in this case the umbilical that can be fitted to either battery for basically whatever configuration you may need for the dive ahead. At the front, of the head, you have one central LED for the 8-degree spotlight, and then around that 8 LEDs for the wide 150-degree floodlight. On top of the head, you have a pair of metal buttons, one for the spotlight, one for the floodlight. In the middle is a very subtle, until it's switched on, battery level indicator. And on the bottom is a pair of attachment points for the Goodman handle, and the back end has the big old screw fitting for the battery or the cable. Most of the metal parts on this torch are made from anodized aluminium, so it's as light as it can be while still being very strong and corrosion resistant. The umbilical has a double O-ring seal at the base. You also have a metal anchor point that rotates around it for bolt snaps, so you can clip the head wherever you need it. The cable has a plastic spring protector to reduce kinks of the 12mm cable at either end. The other end is hinged so that you can lock it into either a vertical or a 90-degree angle, depending on where you're storing the battery and which way the cable you want it to route out from. End to end, the cable is about 130 centimeters long, which gives you plenty of slack regardless of where you're storing the battery. On the batteries, the smaller battery, which is dubbed the B49, has a maximum burn time at full power of 65 minutes, or about 10.5 hours on its lowest setting, which is a huge number. The bigger battery, the B98, pretty much doubles the burn time of the smaller battery. The top of the batteries, they have a USB charging port, which you can actually use to charge your phone with, which is nice. You can use this as a power bank out of the water, obviously, but you can also charge the battery with that. The tail end of the battery is a magnetic charger, which is faster. 4 chunky anchor points on the bottom let you attach bolt snaps or lanyards to the bottom of the battery, just as a backup, basically. Power settings. With 2 lighting options and 2 battery options, there are a lot of settings, so I'm only really going to focus on the upper and lower settings, but I'll put them all in a table so that you can see. The lowest setting is the 1000 lumen spotlight, which in itself is quite bright and has a decent corona to illuminate the area around the spotlight. So this is a good all-rounder of just navigating, looking around and communicating. The maximum output combines the spotlight and the floodlight, which feels a bit like cheating, as the hotspot in the center doesn't appear that much brighter than its 3000 lumen setting, but overall there's a lot more light output at the 8000. The floodlight ranges from 1200 lumens up to 6200 lumens, with a decent fill and a nice soft edge as well to just gently flood the area with light, so good for photos and videos and such. The head has a dry weight of just over 340 grams, the little battery just under 470, and the big battery 970 grams. And that's all without the cable or the metal Goodman handle or the ball mount or anything, and those are the dry weights, they're not the buoyancies. Who's the FlexDive system for? It's made for the serious diver. The spotlight has some serious penetrating power for very poor visibility, and the floodlight, whilst not perfect video quality, it's perfectly good enough for most video setups to bring some light and color back into your images. In the handheld configuration, you're looking at 470 pounds, 550 pounds for the video setup with the bigger battery, and 690 pounds for the umbilical version that we have here. But with OrcaTorch, you can kind of buy each component if you need to change the configuration, and it's all a modular system, and those prices really put it in a very reasonable price point for the output that you're getting. A lot of other torches in similar price points, you're getting less output, so you're getting a brighter torch with a long battery life. Anything I didn't like? It's big. I mean, it is comparable to similar torches in its power range. They usually are quite clunky, and I've certainly used larger torches throughout the years with far less power compared to the modern equivalents, and it is quite overpowered for just a recreational night dive in clear water. Its lowest setting is 1000 lumens, which is bright in clear blue waters, but if you are diving somewhere murky, where you need the power to penetrate through that water, or if you're like going on long excursions where 22 hours between battery charges is realistic, then it is a solid choice. The FlexDive system is very powerful and very affordable, and OrcaTorch have been in the industry long enough now to be a very trustworthy brand. For more information, then click on this link in the corner of the screen, and if you found this video useful, then please click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course hype this video for the algorithm. Thank you for watching, everybody, and of course, safe diving.